Hey guys, so in this video I'm going to talk about some useful Excel functions and some tips and tricks which can help you to use Excel better and increase your productivity. So I have divided this video into three parts. The first one is basic functions, second one is Excel advanced functions, and third one is some tips and tricks. So let's start this video. Well, before going to basic functions, I would like to talk this Excel sheet. It's about a classroom score sheet. There are total 8 students from A to H, and there are the respective scores are there out of 100. So now I will use the basic functions to play with this data. So now let's talk about sum. So how we will get the sum of all these numbers. So for that I will write a formula like equals to sum bracket open, select the numbers which you want and bracket close, press enter. So 534 is the sum of these numbers. The second one is average, same like that, equals to average, bracket open, select the number and close the bracket and press enter. So 66.75 is the average of this number. Same like that for the count also, you can write equals to count, bracket open, select the numbers and bracket close. So that will say how many number of students are there. Max will get the maximum number from this range. So 98 is the maximum number. Same like if you want to find the minimum number from this range, write equals to mean, bracket open, select the numbers, bracket close, press enter. So like that you can get sum, average, count, some basic functions which everybody uses. Now what I want is I want to check if the student is passed or not. So for that I will use if function. So what I will do, I will write if function, bracket open, select this cell, I will give the condition like if this score is greater than 33, I will write pass. For the pass is a string, so I will write in a double quotes, or else comma fail and enter. See, it's coming. One more time. If this cell is greater than whatever the condition you want, greater than or equal to, less than, whatever you want, you can put that condition, comma, what you want to print if that condition is true. Write that, comma, whatever the string you want, if that condition is false. So for every student I will just drag and it came. So let's go to the advanced functions. First one is Vlookup. So what is Vlookup? Vlookup is like in this example, if I want only the score of D and H. So in general, what I will do, I will search from here D and I will write down 98 from here to there. Same thing I will do for H. So what if there is so much large data set and even you want so many of values in another sheet or another file. So for this cases I will use Vlookup. So how the Vlookup can be used, write equals to Vlookup, select this cell, comma, so I'm giving table array. Okay, I'm just giving table array. Now what I want, it will search D, but what I want is I want score. So this is in the second column. So I will put comma 2. Now this is a true. If you want appropriate match, you can press 0. If you want the exact match, you can press 1. I'm giving 1 for the exact match. Bracket close, press enter. See, you can see the 90 is coming of the score of D. Same thing you can do for H. So 98 and 74 you can check of D and H. So this is how VLOOKUP works. Next thing, COUNTIF. So I want to count if how many people have scored more than 80. So what I will do, I will write down COUNTIF, bracket open, I'm giving range, comma, what I want is greater than or equals to 80. Bracket complete, press enter. 2. So 2 students have scored more than 80. This is what this is called COUNTIF. Same function is there. It's called sumif. So I want to sum whoever the score more than 80. I want the sum of those numbers. Right? I will write equals to sumif. Select the range, comma, criteria. Criteria will be greater than or equals to 80. Bracket complete. Press enter. So 185. So this function can be used in cells, like give me the total of each day total when our sales got more than 10,000 rupees or something like that. You can use this function for those purpose. Okay, so now let's move to some Excel tips and tricks. So I want to give you Excel tips and tricks. Like the first tip, if you want to navigate into the Excel, for example, I want to go to the in the bottom of this cell, bottom of this end of this table. If I want to go to end of this table, I will simply press Control down arrow. If even I want to go up, I will press Control up arrow. For example, I want to go in the right direction, I will press Control right arrow. Here it came one more time, Control right arrow, Control right arrow. So by this way, you can navigate into the Excel sheets. Second tip, if you want to rename a sheet, you don't have to press like right click and rename. You can just simply double click and give the name whatever you want. Now, next thing, if you want to add more rows, for example, I want to add a row between this row and this row. What I will do, right click and insert the row. Right click and insert the row. But what happens is it's only adding only one row. I want more rows into that. So I will for example, I want to insert 2 rows. So I will select those rows, right click, insert. So 4 rows are added. For example, I just want 3 more rows. I will select those rows, right click, insert. So more rows are there. One more tip. So this is like a table header, and what I want is I want to auto adjust the width of the column. So I will select all the columns, and simply in the first column I will just do double click. So it will adjust the width automatically. So this is what the Excel tips and tricks I want to share with you. Hope you like this video, and I hope you gain something new from this video. Please share and subscribe my channel. Thank you so much. Thank you.